Hello guys and welcome back to the Fantasy Football series. We're going to go through, this is my game week preview for game week 7 coming up next week. I'm going to look at the team and see what transfer we're going to make and see what players I'm going to highlight for the week ahead. Not the best week last week, again. It's getting frustrated at this point, but we're going to lie. Onana against Palace or Sanchez against Fulham. I am going to back Onana against Palace at this moment in time. Back-to-back clean sheets here for him now. He's on a roll. Another clean sheet incoming. Kabore against Everton and Burnley. That double game week just gets him in the team for that double game week. He didn't start one of them games. Like last time I started him, he didn't start one of the games. So, hopefully he does actually play. A stupid one against Aston Villa away is a bit risky. I could put Torres against Brighton. This is going to be just a risky one for me this week, is who plays in that game there. And Slibbery against Bournemouth, I'm happy with the Arsenal defence. That'll do for me. Eze against United, I'm not too happy with. I'm really not happy with that. Foden against Wolves, is what it is. As I said, Foden might not even start that game. It's a bit worrying, but we'll let it sit for now. Salah against Tottenham. Salah's going to cook. Salah's going to cook against the Dogger. You saw what Saka did. Salah's going to do more. Andreas at home against Chelsea. It's a big game for Fulham, that. And the way Chelsea are playing could be a big win for Fulham too. Vissa against Forest. As I said, I feel like this guy's done in my team right now. Højlund against Palace, which I'm very happy with. I'm happy with Højlund right now. Højlund can stay in the team, and then Haaland obviously has to stay in the team. That is the team as a choice to make. And then Gusto and Martinelli both out for the foreseeable future. So let's go on to the transfers. Yes. Right, I'm going to start by taking out anyone that I'm just not happy with in the team for this next game week. And that's 4 players. 4 players. Obviously, I don't need to take out all 4 players because all 4 of them players aren't starting. 2 of them are currently on the bench. So, and I do have 2 free transfers to make. I think the smart decision here would, is to look at who Eze and Eze's against United at home, whereas Vissa's next game is United away, sorry, and then Vissa's next game is against United away, and Eze's next game is against Forest at home. Ooh, it could be better to keep Eze in the team for now, but we'll look at the people that are catching my eye for this next game week in the upcoming game weeks, and then decide, do I want to take out 2 midfielders or do I want to take out 2 attackers? I think Gusto's got to go. Obviously, he's got a red card. Martinelli's injured for God knows how long he's going to be injured for. And Vissa's is crap. So, let's go on to it. Let's start scrolling through. And Vissa might just end up staying on the fact that I don't know what striker I'd get. Villa versus Brighton is a big game to start off with. So, let's start off with it. Aston Villa. Players that will catch my eye for this game week. Obviously, I can't wait for this guy to come back. Still coming back from that hamstring injury. Right now, Digne is the one playing, but as soon as this guy becomes fit, I imagine he is going to take his place in the team. Diaby, one of them, he has been tempting, but will he be tempting for this week? I don't think so. I don't think he's going to tempt me for this week. But the way I'm thinking of it is these players have got to last me until this here, and if it looks good from here, then it's nice, because I might just keep my wild card until around here, coming up to the December games, which might be a bit smarter. We'll sit on it for now, though. I want these players to last me until this next international break, which is in 3 weeks' time. Douglas Luiz is also a bit tempting, just because we know he's on penalties, but then we have to make sure that they get a penalty, and that is out of my hands. Watkins' points are finally coming in now. I guess it's a bit annoying. He finally scored last week. He got 9 points, but he's out of the team. We're not going to bring him back into the team. And then on to Brighton. The players that are tempting from Brighton, there is quite a few. Stupid is starting to fall out of favour with me just because he didn't start against United. I know it did me a favour, but it's a bit annoying. Mitoma is the man. 39 points so far, 14 of them coming last week with his 2 goals scored against Bournemouth, Villa away, and then look, it's a very tough next few fixtures for Brighton players, so it's not even worth giving them the eye right now. You're going to wait until this Fulham game here is when you want to bring back your Brighton players, and then you've got a nice easy run up until Christmas really, with the only standout game be in this Arsenal away until Christmas, because after Christmas you've got Spurs and stuff like that. But yeah, Brighton will be really good after that. After this little run that they've got now of tough games, Brighton players will be jumping them. Just what I'm saying, same with all these Brighton players. Some that catching my eye, like obviously Ferguson, Pedro, but not catching my eye enough. Bournemouth versus Arsenal. Now Bournemouth, there is actually a striker from Bournemouth who has been catching my eye all year round. However, game against Arsenal, and he's got an ankle injury. It ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it for him. See how this ankle injury does him. But right now, Solanke's not playing. I have no faith in any of this Bournemouth team. So we're on to Arsenal. Arsenal, I've already got one Arsenal player in, and there isn't. I do really want Saka, but he's got this knock, and he's against Bournemouth away. We're gonna put Saka in the team. We're gonna put Saka into the team. I know he's got a yellow knock, but he should start. I need to check if he was on the bench last night. Sorry, this is a bit maybe unprofessional. It's gone on my phone mid video. BBC Sport Football. We'll give you a little picture of Saka right now so you can see all of his stats for the past few game weeks. You know, the guy gets involved. He gets involved. 3 goals, 3 assists so far this season. Scores and fixtures from yesterday. Arsenal. Who did Arsenal play? Arsenal played Brentford. Lineups. That's what I want. Lineups. No, Saka did not play, and Saka was not on the bench. Ooh. Maybe. I don't know. It'd be risky. But right now, Saka's in the watch list. Saka is in the watch list on that good replacement for Martinelli. Yeah, Saka's on the watch list. Right, on to the next game, which is Everton versus Luton. I will only look at Everton players here. Luton. I'll look at Luton because you've got a double game week actually as well. Fulham. Everton. Obviously, I think Tarkowski is going to get, he's only a 1% increase in people getting him in the team. He has 2 nice games up until that international break that I was talking about. Tarkowski could be a real option. He could be a real option right now to get into the team. We're going to put Tarkowski in, actually. And let it sit for now. No, Everton I keep clean sheets. It's not worth it. It's not worth to back the clean sheet if the clean sheet ain't going to happen. On to Luton. I don't have to look at too many Luton players. There's a Luton player that might catch my eye. Obviously, I've already got a Luton defender. Don't want any Luton midfielders. Morris might catch my eye. And it's double game week, 5.1% owned. And he's against Everton away and Burnley at home. He's the only one scoring for him as well. He is literally the only guy that... Right, now, we're going to leave it for now. And on to the next game. United versus Crystal Palace. So we'll go with Palace first, because honestly, not many Palace players are going to catch my eye. They're playing against United. If anyone did anything, it would be Eze, who currently is in the team. As soon as he came on the other night, he looked like he was going to do something. So I could be no reason to keep him in. Anyway, right. We're gonna ignore what your heart's saying for a second, Callum. Just ignore what your heart's saying. On to the Man United. What am I talking about? Losing it here. Varane probably should start, but I've already got a clean sheet. I've already got that defence sorted. Varane's back, but Evans and Lindelof both could still play. Bruno Fernandes, obviously, is finding his form right now. He could be one that I was bringing into the team. You know what? We're gonna put Bruno in for now. And obviously, I've already got Højlund in the team. Martial's still got more points than him. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. Newcastle versus Burnley. Let's go on to them Newcastle players, because, oh my lord, I imagine that people have got 1 billion of them in right now. I want to get Trippier in, but I just don't think I've got the cash to splash on a Trippier at this moment in time. So we're going to leave it. Shah, Livramento, the defenders are going to be very tempting. Botman's got a slight knock, does he? Yeah, knee injury. Oof. Gordon actually has been really catching my eye, especially now that he's probably going to be starting this game week against Burnley. And he played really well last night against City. Ooh, it could be really tempting to get a Gordon in, but Isak and Wilson both showing knocks. A calf injury for you and a hamstring injury for Wilson. That's not looking good. That means probably like a Gordon could be playing up front. Realistically, Gordon could play up front next game. With all these injuries, but with all these injuries, will he get involved in the play? Will they be playing as well as they could be? I don't know. Burnley, right? We'll go to Burnley. Obviously, people might get Trafford in. Don't look at any defenders. They've got 2 tough games, I'd say, in this double game week. Koleosho, right? I'm going to say it now. Koleosho is the guy to be looking at in this double game week. And then they've got Chelsea at home. It's a tough couple of games, so I probably won't get a Burnley player in. I really want to get this guy in, because every time I've seen him, he's playing really well. This is going to be my highlight of the week of when I say, this player, you should get this player in, and I don't get him in, and he does really well. That's what's going to happen, because it happens every week. I talk about a certain player, and they do well. Koleosho is that player this week. I'm telling you now, and I'm not going to get him in. I'm going to sit back and let it happen. West Ham versus Sheffield United. Sheffield United are not getting a sniff off me here. They are not getting a single little bit of a sniff. West Ham players will, though. As I said, I really get Areola in, so I don't want to touch any of the defenders, really. Aged would be the one that shouts out to me the most, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You'd want to get one of the attackers in, like a Jared Bowen for 7.1 mil. He did score last game. He's been scoring all season. 4 goals so far for the year. Ooh, would be really tempting. Would be tempting. Onto the City game, and we're not going to look at Wolves. We're just going to look at City. As I said, the only Wolves player that might be worth looking at is Neto. Neto is still getting involved in the goals, but that is it. Obviously, this is where it gets sticky, because this is where you want to be looking at an Alvarez, but they only have Arsenal away, and then Brighton at home, and then us. So do I want to get more City players in my team? No. Stay biased, guys. Stay biased. Spurs versus Liverpool. Big match this. Obviously, people got Son in the team. Son is a very good pick right now. I won't get any defenders in the team just because it's going to be a tough game back and forth. Maddison, as a knock, I would put Maddison in my team, but he's got a knock. Son would be another tempting one, but he is a lot more expensive than Bruno, so it just ain't worth it. And obviously, Velis is not going to be playing up front. Yeah, it's just, I would get some, but it's just not worth it for the price. And I do think they do well against Liverpool, but it's just not worth it. It ain't worth it. On to Forest versus Brentford. Let's see if we can resolve our issues now. Forest versus Brentford. Where are we? Nottingham Forest. Obviously, as I've been saying all year, Arione been catching my eye all year long. 2 relatively easy fixtures, but he didn't score last week, but he scored in every other game this year, or got involved in the goals in every other game this year. We're going to put Arione in the team for now. Arione is going to make it into the team for now. Ooh, a big decision that is. Can we even afford it? No, we can't afford to put Arione in the team. What? We're going to have to get that defender in first. This defender's going to have to go in the team first, and I don't want I don't want one of them players. So Fulham versus Chelsea. And this is where I've already had a pre-look, and Tim Ream is really catching my eye here. Just 2 home fixtures, one of them against Chelsea, the other against Sheffield. Tim Ream can be on the team for now, I think, guys. Unless Castagne's going to do it. Tete's still got his slight knock on the groin, so Castagne should be playing the game. And he has been playing the past 2 games. Oh, yeah, we're going to bring Castagne into the team. As a throwback to your Leicester days, and that leaves me with what, 5.6 mil on an attacker, or 5.9 mil if we went for a midfielder instead of Eze, or I could take Foden out for, I don't know. 5.6 mil, right? Let's go on to Chelsea, who just aren't scoring goals right now, but finally did actually score a goal this month, and Nicholas Jackson scored it, but he's suspended for the next game, guys. So Broja might actually play, but it's not worth getting Broja in for the 1 game week. Sterling could be the one that played up front. I just don't scream out to me. I've already got a Chelsea clean sheet back if I need to put a Chelsea clean sheet in the team. But the thing is, with these 2 transfers, I can't afford to get Visser back in the team. Unless, yeah. Visser needs to go. Visser needs to go. This is it. This is my breakup message with Visser. 5.6 mil on an attacker I have to spend. And it could be Morris. It could be Morris. On that double game week here, it could be Morris against Everton and Burnley. Will I fall for the trick? It could be a Monday. Could be Cameron Archer. Who's he playing against? West Ham. Ooh. It could be Morris. Put Morris in the team. You've got 0.1 mil to spare. And who would that leave me with the team? So it'd be these 3 up front. And then it'd be only 4 midfielders. And it'd be these 4 midfielders and then 3 defenders. That would be the team sorted for the game week. Who does Morris have in the week after? Was it Tottenham? That's a risky game, that as well. Right. The way we look at this is, who are they playing in this next game week? City, you're not getting into the team. Liverpool, you won't be getting into the team. Sheffield, you would be getting into the team. Wolves, you would be getting into the team. And Spurs, oof. Yeah, that is a tough one. It'd probably be a defensive changeover. Chelsea are playing against Burnley away, and then we are playing against Brentford at home. So Onana will be in the team. Castagna and Torres would be in the team. Bruno Fernandes would be in the team. Eze would be in the team. Andreas, who are you playing against next game week? Sheffield United, you'd be in the team. Salah, who are you playing against? You'd probably be in the team anyway, mate. Brighton away, yeah, you'd still be in the team. Foden would probably be out the team. So I've got 2 defenders, 4 midfielders. You'd be out the team, I think. He'd be in the team, and he'd be in the team. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players that I'd be happy with, and it leaves me just making 1 transfer, and that would probably be in a defensive transfer, I think. If I'm going to be using my wild card the week after, I could be just taking Morris out and then relying on Estupiñán. Yeah, taking out Morris off Foden when it would be. Yeah, you know what? I think this is the team, guys. It's really annoying. I wanted to get Saka in the team. Let's have a look at who's playing the best in each position. Obviously, Leno. Yeah, I don't want to chip me goalkeeper sheet. Defensively, obviously, Botman with his injury right now. It'd be nice to get a Newcastle defender in because everyone's got Newcastle defenders in right now. But I just can't fathom it. I just can't fathom it. Tim Ream, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with his game against Chelsea. Timothy Castagne. Sorry. The game against Chelsea. Chelsea have been playing pretty crap and they've got no striker in this game. Yeah, he can stay. As I said, Saka, I'd really want him in the team, but with his little knock right now, just can't get him in the team. So it'll be something I'll work out if I play my wild card in a couple of game weeks, how to get Saka in the team. Mitoma would be really tempting, but once again, as I said, after this little rut here that they have, it'd be worth getting into the team. And Brentford can suck my dick. I'm fed up with Brentford players. Honestly, I'm fed up with Brentford players. Don't want them in my team. Who's it actually playing? They're playing Forest and then us. Yeah, Brentford. I'm not getting touched. As I said, Neto isn't what's catching my eye. He's got 4 assists so far this season. I don't know who's got 4 assists to, because I thought he's the only one scoring the goals for him. Obviously, it's City. He's not going to touch the team. As I said, Gordon as well. He could be something to get on to, but I think the player of the week in my head will be Koleosho. Koleosho is going to be the one that stars out for the week for me. Let's look at that Burnley attack, to be fair, just for a second. Who are Burnley even playing in the week after? They're playing against Chelsea at home, is it? And Monday is the only one they'll be playing. Yeah, it'd have to be a midfield, taking out a midfielder for him, for Koleosho. It's just not worth it. So, on to, yeah, where was it? Forwards. But forwards selling out to me. Alvarez, I spoke about, I want to get Alvarez in my team, but it's just money. As you see, I just don't have the money to get one of these players in my team. Visser's still high up on the list. Despite not doing anything since I got him into the team, he's still high up on this list. That shows the attacking output is not worth it. He's ahead of Ferguson, who scored a hat-trick. He got 17 points in 1 game week. Morris is the guy. To go through this week, I think. We're going to make transfers. We're going to take the -4. I'm going to take the risk. Yep, confirm transfers. Right. Castagna, get in the team. There we go. Bruno Fernandes, get in the team. Right. What changes do I need to make? None. We're going to put you first on the bench, and then, yeah, that's the way we're going to do it round. Right, this is the team for the game week. Onana at home against Palace. Kabore in a double game week, worth it. Castagna at home against Chelsea, clean sheet incoming. Saliba against Bournemouth. Mate, we'll see. Sankey's injured, probably clean sheet there. Bruno Fernandes against Crystal Palace. Back the boys. Foden against Wolves. It's probably the riskiest one this game week, I feel. This is my error in the team, I feel. Salah against Spurs. He's going to cook up a feast against Spurs. Andreas against Chelsea. He'll get the goal. 1-0 win. Fulham. You heard it here first, Fulham fans. Double game week for Morris up front against Everton and Burnley. I don't rate the guy, but he's got a double game week. In the team he goes. Slot in. Højlund against Palace at home. And then Haaland getting the captaincy again against Wolves. Don't want to give him the captaincy. Do I want to give him the captaincy when Sandler is finding his form again? Salah's getting more points. It is against Spurs though. He will probably get a penalty. We're here to take risks, guys. We're here to take risks. Oh, do we take the risk? How has Wolves' defence been in the past few games? 1 goal against Luton, 3 against Liverpool, despite being at home. Yeah. Salah. Say the team for now. This is the team for now. This is what the team's looking like for the next game week, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the review after we've seen how this game week goes for us. Thank you for watching.